Good morning, everybody. Eloy? Yep. 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 Alrighty. My game's gonna start up one of these days here. Sorry, I started a couple minutes late because I had to finish watching Mando. There we go. Excuse me. I'm trying to remember what I did yesterday. Hope you're having a good morning. I had breakfast and all that stuff. Oh, that's right. We were fighting with Arya. We were fighting alongside Arya.
Shepard.
Human.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster of things. We also want some supplies coming. This is me saying make every damn shot count. Once we get eyes on other parts of the station, some of you will be sent to scout for supplies. Stay smart and alert. We'll have Omega back in no time.
Uncle Pep Dog.
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment, you mean if
This
we
area
hadn't
is still
lost that
unsecured. Off limits for now, Commander.
Well, yeah, that too.
You need breakfast? It said like my breakfast was good. It was like the jalapeno cheddar sausages, you know, and roll up with tortilla and cheese, and then some oatmeal, which was alright. And it sucks because part of me is still like, man, I still would go for a fucking sausage biscuit with cheese from McDonald's right about now.
What is it?
Why?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough?
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
It's just the same numbers going across your thing, though. It goes all the way to 89 and back to 08. She just acts like she's doing work, I swear.
Rerouting system.
Sir,
Work. Work.
Nothing wrong with sausage and eggs. Excuse me. I guess.
Arya wants to talk to you.
That's what I was gonna say.
One more try.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
Also, today's Mandalorian was pretty good. Some cool shit happened.
Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon... Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken? Rock, that's not good. Right. I'm not helping you. Sorry. Look, I'll just talk you back to the bunker, okay?
Probably not. I guess talking it back to the bunkers is real quiet. Alright, Arya.
As, how are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies when I looked back.
You lost her.
Well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
I guess we're.
I'll cross-reference with my station schematics to try and
Oh, look,
figure
now
out
she's
where you
helping
are.
him again. So I can hear.
What? Rock, I can't find a single reference to that location.
Wonder if I'll find Rock
No,
out there.
I'm not joking.
Rock the
There's
fuck.
nothing remotely funny about this. Only you could get lost like that. You don't even know how you do it.
I wish
Hey,
his armor
I'm
was
just
red
saying,
instead
as
of blue.
skills go, that one's pretty impressive.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Good luck out there.
Yep. Arya booty. Shit. I was upgrading that one. That's fine. You'll have to wait a second. God damn it.
What's your history with this game?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons a bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good, or because we need numbers?
Both.
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
You're gonna let them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, the priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
It's Isles.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
Okay, can I get back to where I can choose my squad mates' points now? Thank you. Okay, impact radius damage. Yeah, the impact radius sounds like a better idea. Cerberus. Alright, easy enough, right?
Commander, confirming Cerberus activity in your area. Let's see if I can hack their comm system.
That's odd. Why would they leave crates of red sand lying around like this?
Maybe they had something more important going on.
Not Darius. Profit is the only thing that matters to him. Anything else can burn.
Really? Seeing the red sand laying around again just reminds me of the second game where there were the areas where like the red powder would happen, and you know it could kill you if you stayed in there too long, but it did amp your biotic powers. And then it just reminded me of the newscast where somewhere in like England or something they were burning a bunch of drugs, you know, to get rid of them. And the reporter was downwind by accident, just couldn't stop giggling because he was high as shit from all the drugs in the air. Oh, good times. I like credits.
One of these air shafts should lead us to
The
town
terminal is
territory.
active. Thank you, Commander.
That's all I was trying to do. Why is it not shooting those across the... What the hell? God dang it. Hopefully the news people didn't fire him for that, 'cause it's not like it was his fault. There it is. There we go. Worth getting. Climb faster, ship. What the hell? Boy.
Az here. I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Engaging hostiles.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Mission report. We're almost done scouting this location. The surveillance drones indicate the detention center is on par with the last one we hit, but something feels off with the patrol patterns that the display table's spitting out. I'd recommend another observation run before we try to extract the civilians. H.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
Pop a quick save, just in case.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are giving as good as they get.
Well, maybe they aren't totally useless then.
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon outpost.
Understood.
Time for some combat, I'd say.
Objective spotted.
I like ammo. Ammo's great, right?
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
Sure thing. More credits. Cool. I think they're getting that door open anytime soon. What do you think?
Thank you, Commander.
I can monitor enemy movement in sectors 4 through 12 now.
Damn, this elevator's slow even for the future. experience. We can show back up for us this way. Really nice and easy. Shocker launcher is pretty OP. Maybe too OP, Jesus.
Thank you.
Itchy nose. Hey Raven, how you doing? Good morning.
Thanks.
That's what I was stop itching. Oh, cutscene.
Last chance, Talon. Answer one. What the? Back off.
I don't think so.
How's it taking this long to see a female Turian?
Take care of the wounded and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
My. Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Arya. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction.
Yeah, that would do it.
The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Arya, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
Yeah,
We're here to help.
Feel the
We'll
mouth
talk
pain
about it
stuff.
after we reach your outpost.
Thankfully, I don't have to deal with
It's a
that.
generous
My wife
offer.
does still.
Arya, does the Commander also
Hopefully her
speak for you?
insurance card gets here soon, so we can take her in and get her
Not
stuff
the way
done.
I would have put it, but that's the idea.
Yeah, so my wife and I, when we got married 15 years ago,
All right,
Raven,
then.
had an issue with Social
Come with
Security,
me.
so legally, her last name is my last name, but when it came to anything that had to deal with her social, which is funny because her
You've
ID
improved
was
your
my last name.
biotics since last I saw
Government
you.
issued ID.
You
But
noticed the
the
biotic
insurance wouldn't
You always
let it
did like blowing
switch
things
to the
up,
other name
given
until
half
it
the
showed
chance.
properly changed. And it was fun. Nobody gave a shit. No office gave a shit. They would still bill it because, like, hey, it's insurance. Why not? Until this last one at the tooth place, the only, like, emergency tooth place within, like, a 3-hour drive, apparently. It's called 24/7 Dental. Do you know what it's not? It's not 24/7 Dental. They open like 8 a.m. and go till, I don't know, like 7 or 8 or something. But how are you going to call yourself 24/7 Dental and not be open 24/7? Also, they only do, like, they only do walk-ins for tooth extractions on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now. It used to be any day. Now it's just those days, first come, first serve. But for some reason, the woman at the office wouldn't take my wife's insurance card, even though they'd already charged her last year for the same thing, just a different tooth. So we're just waiting on the insurance card to come in with the right name now that we finally got everything switched over. I mean, it was on us that we should have gotten it changed over well before then anyway, but still. It's stupid. Yeah, it's like 24/7 emergency dental services or something. Is the name. Oh, wait, there's, Marine, what you got? How many points you got? 6. So it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah. Good time. Like I miss having teeth to the point where, you know, being able to chew anything was really nice. But the trade-off I had for terrible tooth pain over the last few years of my teeth life, kinda glad I don't have it anymore.
Rampart mechs incoming!
Weapons engaged.
Hey, Grip.
They left an atlas behind to cover their retreat.
Ow! Jerk. I'm on go up in COD right now doing the resurgence mode, so I know I'll be down repeatedly. Fun. So aside from the people, it's a fun game. That's what I'm getting from it.
This way.
Like I'm playing Dead Space now. Keep going when I turn a corner and the light's gonna change and shift and there's gonna be something there trying to kill me.
hope you're not afraid of heights.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling from a height, you know?
Finally, a little recognition.
Actually, Arya, I'm Target Alpha.
Sniper thermal scope, that'll be helpful. Did I just accidentally hit him with that? Because he wasn't there. And I had to let my shot go somewhere. Oh look, they got the monowire blades. Nice. Why can't I have that? Oh wait, this is the cyberpunk, that's why.
Before the introduction of the M560 Hydra, missile launchers either focused on bringing down a single armored target or simultaneously neutralizing multiple unarmored opponents. With the Hydra, a soldier no longer needs to choose between the two. The Hydra releases a barrage of miniature missiles, each guided by an independent homing system that seeks out exposed enemies. On impact, 3 shaped charges per missile explode in sequence. The first overloads the target's kinetic barriers before the second destroys its armor, clearing a path for the third warhead to detonate inside the target.
That sounds cool. Oh, I love it. What's up, Cass? She's sleeping. Gotta give her another hour.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Nyrene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk center. Door's jammed again. This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalks as a secret passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around. the bridge controls. Doors open. Let's go.
Oh, the grenade didn't
Hurry
go off.
up.
That's good.
I need to get to my people.
Hang on a sec, guys. Come on, come on. Come on. Silly dog. Okay. There we go.
Boss, it's good to see you, boss.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost. Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before, they're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.
Okay, Raven, enjoy your lurk. Thank you. Why have my gun out? Can I like put my gun away?
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no, you'll just kill me and take over? My people won't stand for that.
Yes, they do seem nauseatingly loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
Okay, so obviously one's gonna piss off one, and it's gonna piss off the other. I feel like don't be blind might be the best way to say it, but she's been doing a pretty good job leading her people so far. So Oh, that's all the DLC, huh? Oh, well then, that's fun.
Open your eyes. This is a war of attrition, and you're on the wrong side.
You might be right, but the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you think you're ready to decide what's best for Omega?
Omega?
Irene, watch and learn. Az.
Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
Hey, Cerberus.
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken.
Apparently.
You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready.
Cerberus ain't very happy about this.
Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
That sounds like Omega. Omega. Booty.
That's your plan? Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Arya. And I don't like it. I have civilians to evacuate. I'll deal with this later. All right, let's get these people ready to go. Now!
Okay,
What are you trying to do?
Trying? The
feel like
people of
I
Omega,
might have missed something
my
to pick
people,
up.
love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyrene's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Arya.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
Scouting Team E from Base 2. Word is the attack on the station was led by Arya and that she's on board now. Boss is heading off to investigate. Try to stay out of trouble while she's gone and don't get caught. Her forces are tied down right now, so rescue options are limited.
We're online.
There's a part needed. That one dude. Alright, back to combat.
You, Commander.
Bop.
Something, where are you? Grenade, bitch.
We're on our way.
Thanks.
Just like to make sure I don't miss anything important up here. Like, you know, ammo's good. Okay. Service is pulling out. Jesus. It should never pull out. I mean, it should probably pull out sometimes.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be ready.
We're almost there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have 1,000,000 fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
You might not want to compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
I've learned not to put much stock in truth and goodwill.
It might be time to start again.
Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Urgently, your attention, if you please.
Things are starting to heat up over here. We need to bring you in fast. Rock?
Urgently,
Rock, can you hear me?
your attention. Those are exactly what I needed. Thanks. Tentative excitement.
Oh yeah, this guy from
Welcome to Herod's
1
Emporium.
or 2, yeah, it's 2, yeah.
Relieved. I am grateful for Aria's return. Hidden back room was getting confining. Her patrol liberated me. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative. The General threw out Aria's couch from Afterlife upon taking over.
What?
I would like to gain her favor by
Couch?
returning it. Temptingly, if you find it and send me the coordinates, I will make it worth your while.
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciative. Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee
Get
for
money
your
out?
trouble.
I'll let you know.
Courteously, have a nice day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Alright, what you got to buy? Oh, some stuff.
How are you holding up?
Relax. I got this.
Scouts are ready to go.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
All right. I think I figured out where you want me. Oh no.
Doesn't sound good for that person at all. Hey Star, what's up? It's interesting. A lot of the weapon feels, the gunplay is a bit different feeling.
This door's on lockdown.
Security override in effect.
Those are exactly what I needed. Thanks. Approvingly, welcome back, human. Tentative anticipation. I hope you are able to locate Arya Talok's couch for me.
We got so many other things going on right now.
Enjoy your shopping.
And this motherfucker wants a couch. There are no words. I forgot about ammo. God damn it.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see. Shepard, take a look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
The processing plant for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Arya, my patrol caught her in the perimeter.
Please. You didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Arya tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
The Talons are ready, but if I'm sending my people into the breach, I want to make sure those force fields come down for good. So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander.
I'll keep Arya honest.
Glad one of you isn't
and I'll
on a
keep,
power trip.
Go wait by the
Nyreen
med bay.
on the up and up.
We'll join you shortly.
No, wrong words.
Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too. I can almost taste it, Shepard. Once we stop the leaching of the reactor, my path to the General will be clear.
Well, aside from the thousands of troops standing between him and us.
Yeah, there's that.
Details. We don't have time to waste. Is there something you want to talk about?
Yes, I would like
What
to know
happens when we
things.
bring the force fields down?
The people revolt, chaos ensues, and we lead the Talons and my forces on a wanton path right through the General's command center and afterlife.
A bloodbath.
It's true. When the force fields come down, all hell breaks loose. But as far as I'm concerned, all the blood's on Petrovsky's hands.
Do you think Nyreen's over whatever happened between you?
It was a long time ago. But Nyreen's the type that doesn't forget. I run roughshod over most people, and if the tracks I leave aren't deadly, they're at least permanent. As different as we are, I don't wish her ill. So long as she doesn't get in my way.
Is your hatred for the General getting the best of you?
I'd say it's bringing out the best of me. The man has turned Omega into a prison and a launch pad for Cerberus campaigns. You should hate him too. I, for one, can't wait to finally get my hands on him.
I won't bother you with more questions.
All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you and Nyreen at the exit by the med bay.
Oh, it does? Finally? Morning, Atlas.
They think they have us trapped in here. They're in for a surprise, all right.
Shepard, got a second? I know time is short,
Nice.
but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Arya will be joining us soon. Now may be our only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Arya or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect. And not just because he's shrewd. When I was starting to organize the Talons, he offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. A few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his word.
So he has a code.
And, as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the elusive man's.
Are your people ready for the fight?
You needn't worry about the Talons,
cool.
Shepard.
I will have a look at it a little bit later then.
They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity
Thank
now.
you.
We're fighting for a better world. I have to wonder if the same can be said for our Asari friend. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
How did you get mixed up with Arya?
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
More like I lost my way here. But then there was this beautiful, fierce creature who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
How close were you two?
Pretty close, I'm
The
guessing.
draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her. But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Arya. She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her, but I regret nothing.
You're a veteran. Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you, Commander. But these... what they do to people? They could still be out there.
Probably
and if they
should.
return,
I mean,
I don't
it's
want
not
to
a
even
long
think about
game.
what would happen to Omega's people. The image of that drives me. And haunts me.
What do you know about the Cerberus force fields?
The technology comes from beyond the Omega-4 relay. Flesh disintegrates upon contact. The power required must be enormous. I fear that disrupting it could destabilize other systems on the station. I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
I appreciate it, Irene. We're heading out soon.
I'll be ready.
I guess. Sounds good to me. I mean, technically, you got more than enough time to finish 1, 2, and 3 before Starfield comes out. Probably twice if you really wanted to.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants. It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the reactor is beyond that?
According to the schematics. I ran Omega, Irene. I didn't work the mines myself.
No. You had indentured servants for that. Spirits.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
I don't like this.
more dead.
Jesus.
It's a bloodbath. Got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be...
Quiet. What's that sound?
An adjutant.
Oh no. General must have locked this place down to keep it inside.
Do I want to fucking know what the fuck it is? Probably not. Just some cryo ammo going, huh? By the way they talked about it, might as well be. Got me a little creeped out now, just the way they mentioned it.
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit breaker somewhere. The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Here we literally just saw like 2 squads of servers just dead. Like, I'm cocky, but I ain't that cocky. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I know eventually I gotta find out what a fucking
Down this ladder.
Banshee looks like. That's gonna be fun. Surprise!
There's the power control.
All of a sudden, time to piss off the adjutant because he didn't want the power on.
When this is over, there'll be a lot of repairs to make.
I
No
hope you'll
shit,
focus on the
Sherlock.
civilian areas first.
You are relentless.
That's one
Also
thing we
not
have in
wrong,
common.
are ya?
Spirit!
Fucking mind flare looking thing, huh?
Wake up!
I hate those things.
Hate should make you deadlier. That looked like fear to me.
All right, back to the door.
Head on swivel.
Another one.
Fire at will.
Shepard, look alive. More adjutants.
We can't let them escape. Elevator's on its way. I think we got them all.
Let's try the elevator again. Stay alert.
Those things suck. Oh, thank you, Tipsy. How you doing?
All right, into the elevator.
I'll seal the door. Just in case.
On to the monk. What's eating you?
Just processing. It's clear the General sealed that area to keep the adjutants in.
Along with some
Which
unlucky
movie?
soldiers.
Yes. The creatures killed them, but
Well,
didn't
the
turn them
Mandalorian
into
too.
more
It's pretty good.
adjutants. Can't
Exciting
shake it.
stuff.
Something's off.
You're just spooked.
Oh yeah, something's
There's a
definitely
rhythm
off.
to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we'll deal with it.
You can hear the drills. Damn it. They shouldn't be straining like that.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
Somewhere, really? Fury. Oh, that's the one with Brad Pitt, right? Haven't seen it, but it looked interesting. Those don't look nice. That's just rocks. That's fine, I guess.
that maintenance elevator across the way. We need to find an alternate route across.
I wonder which route that would be. Probably going that way. First, I want to check and make sure there's not anything over here to pick up.
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
Bastards are running this place too hot. It'll burn out in a month.
Stay focused.
This is going to get us there.
You hope. Not like I got any other options.
Head up.
Echoer from Samuel Way. Seriously, if I hear that idiot complain about ezo hazards or says we're all gonna die one more time, I'm gonna show him exactly what he really should have been worried about all along. Ezo is only dangerous to us as dust. Spelled dangerous wrong. Wish that little bit of info would get through his thick skull. Sam. Not me just kinda wanting to shoot the ezo to see what would happen. Don't lose your head about, pal.
Made it. Hit the switch.
They know our target. Expect heavy reinforcements.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
Nope, he's dead.
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're paying them back in kind.
I'm sure your dead workers feel much better now.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Careful. This place is falling apart.
Hey, Alex, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I am doing the Omega missions, I guess, which is technically DLC, apparently. With Arya.
Strange.
Lacking words.
We're not being attacked anymore.
Yep, be ready for anything.
Oh yeah, something big, but to have like a big old mech's gonna come at me in a second. Watch. Save. We're definitely in it now. Oh, I don't like boss looking elevator.
Why are you grinning, Arya?
We're almost there. When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it started months ago.
That wasn't war, babe. That was just warm-up. There's the reactor. Straight ahead.
Yeah, no shit.
I commend you. Your plan of attack was impeccable.
Looks like we were expected.
We're smarter than
More
this.
like lured.
I knew the reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
It's too bad you're on the elusive man's side, Petrovsky.
I'm on humanity's side.
No, you're not.
You're the ones trying to start a war for the glory of Arya. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten.
I'm not beaten until I'm
You've
dead,
been
asshole.
neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well give up.
Never.
Arya, what do you
As they
think?
say, death can only have me when
Going
it
out
earns
like
me.
this.
Arya, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do?
What's up, Solomon? You get your laundry done? Your Arkansas laundry?
Damn it, Arya,
Is that
you're
code?
forcing my hand. We'll do it your way then.
Irene! Max!
Zeeks, you're fired. Let's go, Zeeks.
Shut up! Can't hold this much longer! Go!
I was just fucking with you, Solomon. I figured it wasn't code. Oh, shit. That's not
You're
good.
Arya. How did you know you could do that?
I didn't.
Zeeks, that's bad.
alive over there.
Guess I said Discord got added last night. Oh, good. Cool, we can actually try it out soon then. Give me a second, I got get they're all up.
Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. Good thing Cordy's still a thing.
There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down.
No.
Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Rerouting the power to maintain the other systems.
Are you crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
Neither do you.
What are you waiting for? Oh, hold the reactor.
She'd just throw thousands of lives away.
Not
Shepard,
goddamn
Irene's
reactor.
down. I'm stabilizing. You can't reroute power in
shouldn't be that hard. Maybe something inside is holding you back. Maybe deep down
Apex
you're
Legends
starting to
on
think the
Zeke's.
galaxy might be better off without her. She's never going to learn. She'll never change. Even if you win, Omega loses.
Enough.
Y'all done fucked up now.
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
Yeah, I needed to start working on No Man's Sky Expedition. I just haven't felt like doing anything off stream much lately. Ultimately, it probably made my fight harder, but at the same time, I couldn't sacrifice thousands of lives. Not what I could do. What
You
I did
okay?
instead.
Despite your best efforts to kill me, your soft heart almost cost me everything.
Quiet, Arya. It worked.
Okay.
Shepard saved us without sacrificing innocent lives. I applaud him.
What?
I suppose. Whatever.
Probably. You think the
fought
whining
bravely against those
means
mechs
that?
in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack? It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love. The war's starting. I don't mean to miss it.
she's never been big on thank yous.
Oh shit. So what is her deal with the adjutants anyway? Would have found out, but I'm Paragon.
Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course, Commander.
Arya, Bray here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Bray, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Rule out, people.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
I like it when you're feisty. The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Don't let them through. Just a little bit longer.
extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across.
Sure, whatever you say. You call this a goddamn? Blame Zeke's. It's all his fault.
Let's go.
Irene here. We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Excellent.
Aaron, found what you wanted. Sending you the coordinates now.
Fucking couch.
Is that my couch?
Is that my couch? Yes, Arya. Sure. Okay, guys, give me a quick second. I have to throw all the Kickstarter thing that finally popped up, so I'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys.
Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. Let's...
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
That's the plan, Arya.
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
They're messing with the support columns. We have to stop them. Over there! We can get to the bomb controls once the access panels are open. This way.
Just checking for all the loot that I can, loot that I can, loot that I can. Yeah, I'll take it.
Got it.
Oh, I have to go around and destroy
Those
those,
bombs
aren't I?
just went live. The console is locked. We'll have to manually disable them.
While getting shot at.
Take care of the bomb, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Three left.
to go. Let's clear the room.
This way, Shepard. Over here. Here.
We're clear.
Good. Nyreen, things are under control here. What's your situation?
We're advancing through the Gozu district. Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
Yes, boss.
Missed the trash bag, by the way.
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting the civilians. Reports of casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Oh, don't
Save
forget
those
about
you can, and head for the rendezvous
calling
point.
about the
We'll meet you
thing
there.
as well. Call them. Just let me know
We'll do
when
what
you need
we
the
can.
account number. I'll
Nyreen out.
send it to you.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from here?
What?
I'm thinking the straightforward approach for a
What?
change.
Silly puppy. That's good. One second. Cassie, stop. Okay, I have to reload my game. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I sent you the account number, by the way. Lily whined me yesterday and I told her she was being emotional. She looked so offended. Alright, well, my game is hopefully launching. Let me get some more water. Another monster. What time is it? 11:11. Make a fucking wish. I forgot the other part of what I was doing. Jesus Christ. Brain fog is so much fun, y'all. Dogs are silly bitches sometimes. Damn, I said start game. want to start the fucking game like I've told you to do now? 3 times? What the fuck? Right? Why are you not fucking starting? What the fuck? Okay, it's on 3, right? Yeah. Start game. There, Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell's wrong with this shit? Why is it not launching? What the fuck? Why are you being a bitch? Hey Ace, how's it going? I'm having issues getting my game to run again. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to just close everything else down and try that over. I didn't do anything. It should have changed the way that it launches, but it's being stupid. Arkham Origins. One of these days I need to get back to the Arkham series. I only played Silent and City. Got them all, just been lazy. Oh, launched Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. It doesn't look like you have. I need to close and restart Steam, possibly? I guess so. Cool. This guy has been horrifying people with medical horror stories. Oh, I love medical horror stories. They're so awesome. Okay, reopen Steam. Okay, let's try this one more fucking time. And if not, then I'm gonna have to restart my stream and my computer. We'll see. Other than the fact that I had to get out of my game just to get to something in my background, so I wouldn't have to do it later, and now all of a sudden it's not wanting to launch. Go figure. Okay, start game. Launching Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Are you actually launching it or just being a bitch? Okay, what the fuck? This is fucking annoying. What the fuck? Guys, I'm gonna have to restart my computer, I guess. So just hang tight and I'll be right back, okay? Or wait, maybe it's launching. Hold on. Let's see. Did you work or no? Man, this is some bullshit. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to restart. I'll be back in just a minute, okay? Just hang tight with me for a second. God damn it all, motherfucker. So just hang tight with me.